Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're doing our uranium update, technical analysis update. I go through the Sprott Physical Trust, go through all the stocks themselves, ETF, and I give you my financial opinion. That's what's coming. And one thing I've just kind of glazed through this, guys. I blazed through the right-hand side real quick just to give you my opinion here. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I don't know how much more time we've got before this wants to go. And again, I try not to make predictions on timing and price, but these things are starting to look very bullish. So let's dive in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. We got the turtle head. What's the turtle head? We got the shell or the resistance area, and we got the shell here. I don't know if you guys knew the shell, and then we're poking our head out of the turtle head. We're turtle heading out. We're breaking it past that resistance. If I do a daily chart, this is a monthly chart that I'm looking at here. So when I zoom in, you can see that we're getting a lot of good buying pressure up here. We've got the hammer pattern. Of course, I talked about the hammer pattern. That's this guy here. We came on up. We got a little bit of resistance here, and then the resistance is fading. It's fading, guys. And what you're going to see is see that end of day push there. You see that? Tell me you see it, guys. You got to tell me you see this. All right. We got this line here. Okay, we need to get a little more precise with our measurements here. Okay, here we go. That is what we need to break, and we are right there. And we popped up at the end of the day, going right at it with a bunch of momentum. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. So is tomorrow going to be the day we break out? We got a little bit of volume creeping up too. We could see a break tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to make a prediction. What I'm saying is we could see this momentum continue, and we could be breaking higher. If that is the case, what we're going to see is a break away from this, we'll call it the resistance line. The resistance is fading on our buying pressure. So it's looking pretty good, and we could move, at any time here. Anytime. Uranium, another one that looks like we're putting in some bullish candlesticks in here. We've got a bullish hammer there, and then we got an opening here and a closing here, which is a bullish engulfing of the day before it. And it looks like it wants to go higher if we can break away through this resistance area. So it looks good. It looks really good. If I look at this and I zoom in, you can see, let me just throw from here, you've got this trend line break through here. We kind of broke this trend line up. We bounced back, and now we just got to break. It came off right here. We got to break that guy. So what that is it's a reversal pattern to go to the upside if we break this tomorrow. And then we could see a nice big move. We could see a big move. So it's right there. We're getting close, guys. This is a cylinder, the Jesse Livermore cylinder pattern. We are coming on up, and we break through this, guys. We are gone. Okay, we're gone. So I am positioned. I am positioned and ready for this move. What are some of the companies that I like for this move? I like Bannerman here. It looks really good. I like me some little Banny. This is I call this 10 baggerman. 10 baggerman is I already made a 10 bagger up here. I still hold it. It's pulled off its highs though, and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna move on up. So this is 10 baggerman. There's another name too. I can't remember what I called it. I can't think right now. Then we got Goviax. Goviax is throwing in a bullish engulfing with a bullish piercing, bullish engulfing there, another bullish engulfing. This is lining up, guys. You're either in or you're out. Do you want to be in or do you want to be out? I don't know what you want to be, but I can tell you this. Flag pattern right there with the break to the upside. It usually does a little pause, and then we go. Things are looking quite good. Global Atomic, we'll see what this thing does. I've got the pattern already drawn in here. We'll see if we come back. I doubt it, but we'll see. Forces, getting a little bit of forces here. May the forces be with everyone. We've got, a huge old flag pattern that's developing. Do we have a little more time moving sideways? We obviously could, but you know what? I'd rather position in than out. And if I get a little bit of buying opportunity in here, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of it, guys. That's me. Especially if you can get towards this, 60 cent, 57 cents, 59 cent range. Yeah, it looks good. Pierpoint Uranium, it opened up and came back down a little bit. This is an exploration company. It's lagging some of the other ones, but sometimes the laggards are the ones that perform the best in in the markets at the end, middle to end of the bull market. Deep Yellow up 6%. Another one of my favorite companies. I've overloaded Deep Yellow. This also has that big old barrel pattern, and it looks like we're coming up, and we could be launching from the cylinder, the barrel cylinder pattern. So Deep Yellow looks really good. Paladin Energy, another one that's right on its resistance support line. It's right there. Looking at Sky Harbor. Sky Harbor, we had an update today. It's looking good. We'll see if we can break through this sticky, icky area. This one is Canalaska. Canalaska throwing in a hammer pattern, bullish engulfing hammer pattern. Those usually resolve themselves upward. Eventually, you know, these all look really good, guys. They look absolutely excellent where we're at. And zooming on out, I mean, when we break out of this pattern, guys, it's not going to come back. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe we break and do a return move, maybe. But for me, I don't take that risk, because some of these, you know, they slice through it, hot sword right through butter. And we're already dancing on this line a little bit. Once these sellers get tired, it's done. Like, we're going to break through, I think. Next Gen Energy moving higher. Again, this one's getting a little bit of resistance. Once we break through this area, we're going to be gone. Base load moving sideways. Not much to say there. Fission 3.0 moving sideways. Not much to say there. Again, we're on top of patterns, guys. Everything looks okay and good. Fission, we got the cylinder pattern going on. Give me some cylinder. Here we go, going sideways. Now, this is important here, guys. This is important. This is our leader. Our leader is trying to break out and do 52-week highs here. That is our leader. This is the cylinder pattern that is breaking to the upside and is going to lead this bull market. And it's making 52-week highs and closing up there. We back out. This is what it looks like backed out. There's our cylinder ready to break. This thing breaks. That is our leader. It is about to break. So I'm positioning, guys. I'm in. So, you know, if this thing rolls, that's our leader. Things will follow next. The smaller companies, I think. Kazatomprom, again, it's leading now. It's starting to get a little bit of a bid down here. If you like Kazatomprom, you know, now's the time, in my opinion. If I like it, I would be buying it. Put it that way. Peninsula Energy, another one that's been hanging out. These have hanged out for a little while. They're not going to sit here forever. They're not going to sit here forever. Boss Energy, it's broken its downtrend. It's sitting below its resistance area, right in this area here. It's coming. It's coming. Consolidated Uranium, another one that's been hitting. Now, when I watch these things, watch the lows. If their lows are coming up like this, which they are, it's squeezing. The sellers are becoming less effective and the buyers are taking over. Lotus Resources, again, it's right up on its resistance line. It's positioning for a move higher. Uroy's down here is looking good. I like it down here. It's not a bad company. Encore Energy, it's coiling up right here. There's your dead period. What happens in a dead period? You hit your head, comes back, hit your head, hit your head, hit your head, hit your head. It came back down, coiled, blew up, hit its head again on that resistance. It's coiling up again. It's going to go. When the sellers get tired, it's going to go. And it's not coming back, in my opinion. I like Encore Energy. It's one of my favorite companies. Looking good. It's hanging up. It's got that resistance up here, and you've got support underneath it. So it's right between support and resistance. It's doing the ping-ponging back and forth, and then you'll break. It's coming. URG, similar to UEC, UUU, it's all the American crews doing the same thing. They're just ping-ponging back and forth. They're above the support lines, and whenever we break, we break. Looking at LEU, again, I like LEU down here. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. LTBR getting a little bit of a sell-off today. ISENF moving sideways here. Again, we're in that the cylinder pattern. This thing has been one of the most volatile companies. It's got a lot of pop, and we're just kind of creating kind of maybe a flag pattern here. If you can see it there now that I created, and then eventually we'll go on up. Appy Energy, this guy is moving higher, guys. This is one of my companies that I loaded into here. This is one of the companies that I posted on our website saying that I'm buying the company in here. If you want to join the website, it's in the description link. This is one of the companies that I had posted right on this break and pullback. That was 315, I believe. Yep, 315. That's where I posted it. DNN's looking good. We're just chopping sideways. Again, this could be more like a flag type pattern. There it is. And then we get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So that looks good. Looking at blue sky uranium. Looking blue. It's looking up towards the sky. And guess what? We are right below the mega, we'll call this the mega resistance line. We break through the mega resistance line. Do you see that line? That's where it's probably going to go. Forum Energy Metals, another one that's sitting on top. It went, and then we came on back. We had some bad news with some drilling, not with uranium, but with other metals that they have. And now we're heading on higher. Anfield, let's look at the ANLDF. It's got a little thing here. It's moving on up. We break through this resistance area. I think we're going to make some good headway here, guys. A little bit of buyers coming in. LMRXF, Laramide. I like it here, guys. And I've said this over and over, guys. Like, this is buying opportunities. We're sitting on top of the pattern. We got a bunch of support underneath it. That is a low risk, good reward opportunity. Western Uranium Vanadium Corporation. Again, we've broken the downtrend line. We're just hanging out like the rest of the companies. UEXCF, another one that looks really good. Nice, good, strong day today. And we are on top of the pattern, trying to move our way up. When this breaks, guys, you're not going to get another chance. That's my opinion. Mega Uranium, another one that's sitting on top of its pattern. And it's looking like it's starting to consolidate into a point. It is coiling up. Standard Uranium, looks like some people are selling that. I don't know what's going on with Standard Uranium, but it seems like it's not following the rest of the crew. We've got ALXCF, another one that's been moving sideways. Azincourt is coiling up in this corner. Once it breaks, it will say, see you. And that's what it's going to say. It's going to say, see you. It's going to leave you in the dust. This guy, Valor Metals, it's broken through this support area. The volume's kicking into it. You go to the right-hand side. It's broken this downtrend line. Again, I said it's going to hang out here for a little bit, and that's it. It's starting to move higher right now. They are starting to move higher. And then we've got Elevate. Elevate is elevating. We get the pause, and then we break. So, you know, it's up to you on what you guys want to do. I can't give financial advice, but my opinion is everything looks very good. And I would be scaling into positions, especially ones that are looking like these behind me. They look like they're ready to take off. This could take off at any second. Cameco, our leader, it's gone. It's starting to move. So if our leader's moving, it's just a matter of time before the laggards start to move. So are we going to go straight to the moon? No one knows that answer. No one knows that answer. But I can tell you this, it looks good. It looks like it's set up to move higher. How big the move will be, I can't tell you. Is this the beginning of the big move? It very well could be. It very well could be the beginning of the big move. No one's going to know that, and I'd rather be positioned in it than be sitting on my hands out of it. That's my take on it for my own personal opinion. Give me a thumbs up if you guys like the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.